Well, guys, I knew coming into the week we didn't know who we were going to get a look at quarterback. I did not think it was going to be Shrek. Brisk Iced Tea, official iced tea at Kanye West. If you still follow him, I know a lot of people nowadays. Ever since Kanye said all that stuff, they're not really big fans of him. But to be honest, I think he's just doing it for the laughs. We got sponsor man over here, big on the sponsor. By the way, he just kind of sits in the corner like that weird dude at the party and just holds up the drink.
Is this your podcast now, Gabe?
Well, you weren't saying anything, so
right, I thought
we started off.
Let me do the intro. Brisk, the official sponsor of The Odds podcast with Gabe Bonnet. Crack yours open, Gabe. Wait. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful cold crack.
That was brisk.
That's good. I really like that.
So, Gabe, tell the people about yourself. Tell our 37 subscribers now, because we gained 1 subscriber since the new video that is out, which you guys need to go watch. But tell the fans about yourself.
So, I'm Gabe Bonnet. A lot of my friends call me CREIG because of my Xbox username. I've been around these boys since what? Your freshman year or sophomore year?
Yep, freshman
year. When you guys moved down here?
Yep, freshman year.
I played football. I wrestled. I went to college for a month.
You mean
not even a month? I went for a week.
A day.
I stayed one night.
It wasn't even 24 hours.
I stayed in the dorm for 12 hours, and I realized I didn't fit in a twin size bed, and I was just like, I can't do this. I'd be sleeping on the twin size bed, and I'm a fairly big guy, so I'd lay in it, and I'd like roll the other way, and I'd be slipping off the bed, or I'd roll the other way, and I'd clank my head up against the wall. Shout out to Fairmont State for that, by the way. Big shout out, Fairmont State University.
We can't say that. We can't say that.
That'll be clipped in editing.
That'll be.
Unnamed college. Shout out to unnamed college. Can't name drop because we'll get.
And every time one of us takes a sip of brisk, we like the other person has to as well. So just remember that. Brisk. The official sponsor of The Odds podcast.
So, fun fact, when I was in college for my 72 hours.
No, you're 12 hours.
I was there for 72 hours. I only stayed one night in the dorm.
You were on campus for 72 hours.
Yes. So, I couldn't, the dorm I was in was like the well-known like trashy dorm. And the showers were actually so small that I could not fit in them. Like, I had no room to do anything in.
How? Wait, like how? How could you not?
Like, so
because there's got to be bigger people like than you, like, because
there were bigger people.
Like, there's got to be bigger people. Like,
I think they were bigger people, but I think they all were on like the football team or the sports teams, and they got like early access to the nice dorms with like the single showers. Because we were like the only dorm on campus with a communal shower. Every other dorm had a single shower in the room.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
So, like, all the people who were
the important people,
were late to signing up got in our.
So
dorm.
you weren't important.
No, they saw me and they were like, "Good Lord, you ain't gonna make it far."
Well, tell us about your experience of college. Tell us about. So, is it worth the money? Of your 72 hours in college, is it worth the money?
Shout out to them. I owe them $2,800 now for the 72 hours I was on campus. I'm still in college. I just don't do the traditional route. I'm an online student. I just finished. I'm at the 1.5 year point of my business administration and accounting degree.
Nice. Are you still online at Pierpont?
Mm-hmm.
Good boy.
Traditional college, I think it's all perspective and how you're going to go about life. If you're a person who's you're very talkative, you're very outgoing, you want to meet new people, you want to try different things, I think college is a great route for you. A traditional college anyway. You're gonna go out. You're gonna meet new people. Welcome week was semi fun because they had us food trucks that were free. That was banging for me.
I was going to say, of course, you bring up the food trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to go back to you not fitting in the beds. I don't. I just want to know, did you get like splinters in your shoulders from like just tossing and turning?
No, because they were all like hard cased over wood beds.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't get any splinters, but it was uncomfortable. Yeah.
Who was your dormie?
Some guy from Buchanan. Unironically, me and him both dropped out. Like within the same time period. He went to be like some dude he went to a farm in Texas, I think. I don't even remember his name. I have him on social media.
He sounds like a chill dude.
He was chill. I liked him.
Tell us about work. How's your job so far? Because I know you're working pretty hard. You're a working man. So you're not blue collar, but you are a working man. Your hands do get dirty.
I like to consider myself like a baby blue collar in between white and blue.
Yeah.
So for all the viewers out there, I work at a mental hospital, a psychiatric hospital. We are not going to name drop because that's how I lose my job.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
So my job specifically is I take patients from activity to activity. I'm an activity aide. That is what my official position is. I work 8 to 4 Monday through Friday, and it's pretty fun. You get to see some insane things in there, and I think that is really just one of the things that highlights my job is you have so many experiences that are so unique, and you can tell people the gist of it. You obviously can't like go into full detail who the person was and blah 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 because shout out HIPAA. But you get so many wacky experiences in there that it makes the job bearable. And you meet so many cool people too. People from all over West Virginia come. They sign people from all over the world come and sign contracts with us and come work for us. And I've met some incredible people up there. Some very intelligent people. And I love my job. I think it's funny. There are some days where I'm bad, and of course I always hit the dang. This is it. I'm done. We gotta quit. But I continue to go back because I love spending money.
Little does Gabe know is that this is a psychiatric test, and he is actually a patient in the hospital who thinks he works there. But we are trying to kind of let Brisk, the official drink of the Odds podcast.
We got to cut these, by the way. We are not sponsored by Brisk.
One day we will be.
One
day we will be sponsored by Brisk. Anyways, this is a test to see if Gabe will snap back into it, but he is actually a patient at the hospital.
Oh, wait, I am not a patient. Please don't get that mistaken out there. I am not a patient.
So Gabe, tell me about just your life. How have you been living?
Oh, reminiscing about those Unk days.
Unk days?
I'm hitting the Unk period.
Yeah, you are looking a little unky.
I'm getting the grays.
Yeah. So what have you been up to? You've been buying groceries a lot recently?
No.
Who grocery shops for you?
Me.
What? When's the last time you bought groceries?
What is today? Sunday. So I want to say last Monday.
Okay.
Not the Monday we just had, but the one before that.
All right. And what'd you get? Like, what do you eat? What do you eat on a daily basis? Because since I'm living by myself, I don't cook or anything, so I kind of just starve myself.
I kind of do the same thing, if I'm being honest. It goes on a day-to-day basis. Like, some days I'll eat more than others. I'll go out and eat stuff, and then some days I won't. But a typical grocery run for me looks like lunch for the week. So, like, ham sandwiches, salads, snacks, like a little brownie bite with a lunch or something. And then usually, like, some kind of sugary drink for a day.
Now, you said ham sandwiches, so I assume you put, like, cheese and mayo on there, right?
Oh, yeah, we're seasoning that John up.
Mayo or mayonnaise, Craig?
It's mayo.
But if you eat mayonnaise, dude, or no, wait, I messed that up. Mayo or Miracle Whip?
Mayo.
Miracle
Whip's too sweet.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, for anybody out there who's watching this and you unironically use the term mayonnaise, Why?
Yeah.
That's like having a friend with a long legal name that has a shortened nickname, and you like pull out like my actual name is Gabriel. If I ever had one of my friends come to me and go, "What's up, Gabriel?" I'd just look at him. do not use mayonnaise. We all know it's called mayo. Like, what are we doing? It's big 2025.
So how's your love life, Craig? Because I know you're a little lovebird now. You're flying around.
Brisk,
the official sponsor of the Odds Podcast.
How's
the love life?
Like just overall, or just recently?
Give me some overall, dude. I just want to know the overall.
Oh, overall.
What's been in the mind of Craig?
Overall, it was kind of weird. For like my first 3 years of high school, I didn't talk to any girls because I was in the mindset of like, I'm going to college. I need college football. I'm going to play college football. I need to grind. I don't need to talk to no girls. I need to grind and get better.
Did you decide you weren't going to talk to girls because of football, or decided you weren't going to talk to girls because you couldn't get girls?
The first option. We're going to ignore that slight diss. So, and then I got to my senior year, and I was coming off a broken leg from the year before, and I slowly realized I'm not good enough to play college football.
That's what we all realize, yeah.
You hit that senior year, you get 5 games into your senior year, and it clicks. You're just like, I'm not good enough to play college football. So,
or it gets to the point where your body just hurts so much it's not even worth it.
You start waking up in the morning and go,
and then you have to realize that you would have to do 2-a-days all over again.
Yeah.
And then you would have to
Then Bill Powers' remark of like, shout out Bill Powers, by the way, legend of the game, unknown legend of like, this is your final 2-a-day senior this is your final 2-a-day seniors.
Yeah. You have 5 more 2-a-days left.
My question is, did he say that because he didn't believe we could make it to college football, or did he say that because he wanted it to be our last day of 2-a-days for Lewis County?
He wanted to manifest. He wanted to manifest sinking into
He knew every year after like the 2020 class left, it hit him. He's like, none of these kids are going to college to play football. We just gotta switch it up.
This is your last 2-a-day senior. Coach, I'm playing college ball.
No, you're not.
Really?
No, you is not. You're gonna make it 5 days and quit. You are not making it college football. You're not making it to 2-a-days.
He manifested it into our brains.
We had such. I would love to say that we had the most unique coaching staff in the Big Ten.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because I
would agree.
We'll work our way down through the hierarchy of the coaching. Let's start off with. Is such a character on his own. It is. I remember my favorite memory comes from one time we were playing Lincoln, our junior year at halftime, and we walk in, and at the time they had a coach's kid at quarterback who had actually got suspended a game for stomping on some kid's back. That was we thought that was good news. Little did we know. So they have this kid in who was every bit of what, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah.
I'd say probably pushing 275.
Yeah, he was a big boy.
Absolute bulldozer. He's just running over us. And we come into halftime, and he huddles the varsity up, and he goes, well, guys, I knew coming into the week we didn't know who we were going to get a look at quarterback. I did not think it was going to be Shrek. I said, he's got a valid point.
There was nothing we could do.
I hit him one time. He played linebacker too. I pulled, hit him like the best hit I had that year. Hit him clean, and he just goes. I was like, Ref, do something.
I remember him running up the middle. I'm just sitting there because it was originally a pass, and we covered it great. And then I see the line, just the line open up, and then just a big dude just running straight at me. And keep in mind, this was sophomore year when I was a free safety at like 150 pounds.
He was so big, he blended in with the lineman. If he did not wear 21, I would not have known the difference. He was a freak.
He was insane, and now he's probably a blue collar working in construction.
Dude, he probably. That is my all time. And then let's go down to the assistants. First assistant we got up, infamous across all of the North Central West Virginia. You want to talk?
All the bridges would be collapsed.
All the bridges. You would not have a bridge near you if you did not have. The funny thing about that dude was so loyal to. He would die for.
I think all the coaches would.
Yeah, specifically though, and
he worked with the line. He brought a lot.
I go back, like really, I was a lineman, and going back on it, he was just kind of like
he was morale. If he wasn't there, morale was down. I swear, every time we'd go into our stations, I would just see the linemen just standing and talking. What did you guys do? What did you guys do all practice?
Was so fun because we would do like one drill and go get a water break, and we'd come back and we'd start like individual, like running out what we were supposed to do in the play. We'd do like 3 plays max, but in between every play was like 25 minutes of explaining to us. They're like, you gotta fire off that right step and really get on. I was like, dude,
So you guys just talked basically the whole time.
That's like one time we messed a play up and coached the kid up, and we're like, all right, what play do you want next? He's like, I don't know. Let's just stay in here for a little bit. I was like, oh no.
I would hate to have to stand here and not run anymore.
Don't do that. Because like the fun part about being a lineman was like, especially if you were a skill position, you were kind of listening for all the keywords in a play to figure out what you were doing or like what everyone else was doing, so you didn't mess it up. You were a lineman. You heard 2 words. One was a number, and you heard like 2 words, and you knew what you were doing. You were just done. That was the best part about being a lineman. Like everyone else is like, okay, you gotta run Z and is it come in, but I'm just sitting here like.
But you guys still couldn't get it right.
There were a few of us. We're not gonna name names,
including
that'd be
you.
Rude.
I'm naming you.
I was a dog. Brisk, the unofficial sponsor of the Odds One. You know what made me bad about playing offensive lineman in high school? Whenever we played, and the junior year, we'll look at junior year specifically. I played left guard junior year. And I felt like I always had the good person. Like I always had their best D lineman. And it sucked because every game I was getting tested. And then we go to senior year, and we play a few games in senior year. And then we had an unfortunate accident, or our left tackle.
Yes. Unfortunate.
He didn't die or nothing. He dropped out.
Yeah.
So I switched over to left tackle.
We had to specify he didn't die.
He did not die. He just dropped out. I switched over to left tackle, and I was finally like, I'm finally not going to play a good interior D lineman. Just for like every team in our conference that we played for the rest of the year, because we had gone into conference play, to go, we actually like you outside. And I felt like I was playing all the good edge rushers. So I always felt like I was playing the best. But I never felt once that like I left a game. There was only one game I ever left out of that I was like, wow, I sucked. I did not. I know. I left that game.
Was it Roan?
No.
Oh, what game was it?
I left the Roan County game like more disappointed in myself. Not because I was playing bad, but more because I rushed and forced to play on an injury, being stupid.
And then your teammates told you to get out of the
Bullied
game.
me into coming back. The only game I left that I came out, no injuries, no nothing, that I felt like there's nothing I could do. I sucked. North Marion, junior year.
I don't even remember that.
And probably because we all got concussions.
It was at home?
Yeah.
And we got beat bad, I assume.
69-7.
I remember that game.
You scored the only touchdown.
That's because gave me the ball 18 times
4
in a
times in a row. Legitimately,
all I had to do was get 1 yard, and the line just stopped blocking.
They had the 5th string freshman squad in, and they fumbled the snap, and we still had varsity in, and we got on the ball, and we're on the 5-yard line. Boom! Bryant comes out for the first play. 47, whatever.
747 power.
747 power. That's what it was. Okay, not a bad play call here. I like this. Gets a yard, maybe 2. Okay. Comes back out. 747 power again. All right.
He saw something. He saw something we didn't see.
He's seeing something. Gets another 2-3 yards. Maybe 1. I don't know. All right. Let's see what he switches it up this time. 747 power. All right. Maybe. 3rd time's the charm. Gets another. We're on the 1 yard line. We're on the knocking step. All we got to do is run trap, punch it in there. 747 power.
And then everybody goes, oh my God. And I'm like, are we serious, guys? We got to get 1 yard. Just block for me.
I didn't even want to block, but I knew it was coming up my side, so I had to. But I really didn't because I was so mad. We were running the same play 4 times in a row.
Hey, that was my first ever high school touchdown. Remember that. And then I made the field goal. Or the extra point, sorry.
I'm not even going to lie to you. Looking back on it, I never blocked on the PAT.
Yeah.
I never
Nobody
blocked.
did.
Cause dude, we'd start at the 25 and we'd have a 15-play drive. And I'd be so gassed and I'd line up for that PAT and I knew all I had to do was go pop the foot in. So I just did that. And a lot of the times people were getting over me trying to block and I was just like, oh, I don't even want to do this.
Or you would line up against people and be like, you go easy, I'll go easy.
That's
what it's all about.
Lineman
right
staple. You go easy, I'll go easy. I remember we were playing Buchanan one time. It was our junior year when we beat them after the COVID incident and stuff. And it was me and we were lined up against each other. It's like the 11th play of the drive. I look at him like, you go easy, I'll go easy. He's like, I'll go easy. I was like, I forgot what the play was, but it was going right originally. And all I hear over the intercom is, he cuts it back. I said, he's cutting it back. He's cutting it back my way. So I blocked. I trip him because he was so fat I couldn't do anything. And that'll get cut in post credits.
You can't say it. Keep going.
It'll get cut in post credits. But I start blocking him. He's like, after the play, he's like, what happened last time? I was like, I heard he was cutting it back. I couldn't be on film looking.
Well, that wouldn't happen with the skill positions because
you guys didn't block either.
Yeah, well, okay, but you can't be looking at the middle linebacker who's got a neck roll on and has eye black all over his face.
Brisk.
The official sponsor of the Odds Podcast.
They are unofficial, guys. That's how we get copyrighted.
Anyways, you can't look at the Mike linebacker who's got death in his eyes, or he's just cross-eyed. You can't really tell.
You can't tell.
And be like, you go easy, I'll go easy.
The middle linebackers are an entirely different conversation in football. I think
they're either okay. I'm not even in high school.
To play middle linebacker, you have to be one of two things. You either have to be the smartest person on the football team, or you have to be the most mentally disabled.
Yeah.
There is no middle gray ground. You have to be one of the two.
Or end. like
defensive end. That's another one.
Defensive end, you have to be the most unstable person. No matter what, you're not smart.
There is no like reading it. They are unhinged. They are insane.
And that might be why it was so hard for you at left guard, because the defensive end, or not even like,
they were just insane.
They didn't even like, because they don't like have any like key, like they're not told to do anything.
There is no key focus when you play defensive end. You get a slap on the butt by your coach and you get told, hit him.
Yeah.
You find the brown thing and you hit him.
Yeah.
Not the ball. They are just. Football is such like a weird sport to play, because you go. It's an amazing
sport.
It's such an amazing sport.
Do you think you have CTE?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
My PSAT scores. I remember my sophomore year. This was before, or no, wait, no, this was after I got a concussion. My PSAT was. No, wait, I didn't have a concussion.
I remember.
Brisk, the unofficial sponsor of the Odds Podcast.
There we go.
I got a concussion junior year, but my sophomore year, my PSAT
I remember that concussion
was
too.
1,020. My PSAT score was.
I remember my sophomore year when I took the PSAT and I got it back. I had like an 1190 or 11.
Shut up. Nobody's believing that. What are you manifesting here? You're not manifesting nothing. You're not manifesting nothing, Gabe. You're not manifesting nothing. Comment below if you believe that. Ain't nobody gonna comment, because people don't comment anyway.
We have 37 subscribers
because they don't believe it. No, anyway. After I got my concussion junior year, my PSAT SAT score went from 1,020 to 950.
Dude, like I went from like an 1170 to like a 120.
It's cap.
Like 1,020.
It's cap. I don't believe it.
Don't believe it all you want. Like, what do you want me to do?
Reminisce? I'm gonna pull it up on the phone. after, pull it up on the phone after.
Anyway, like I was just like, I remember like thinking at the time, I was like, I don't know how I got this. Like, my SAT's so bad, I should retake it. And I look back on it now, I'm like, I definitely had a concussion. I definitely had something.
Or you had like.
Because they always tell you, like in football, they're like, your first point of contact should never be your head.
It's always the head.
It's always the head.
Doesn't matter.
No matter what position you play, the first point of contact, straight head.
I don't know. I was a pretty clean hitter.
I've seen so many clips of you in film just
I'm not gonna
try.
I'm not gonna try to manifest.
Yeah, no. I'd tell you another sport that was like really interesting to play. Wrestling.
Dude, I used to wrestle, and
I
just couldn't do it in high school because, like, first off, the whole Lewis County wrestling team got whatever they got, dude.
We're not gonna get into that right now. That was nasty.
Oh my gosh, that was so gross. All the wrestlers were walking around with like fungus on their face and arms.
Straight fungus.
Oh my
living bacteria.
Dude, that is so disgusting.
I loved wrestling. Like, I talk about how good I was at football all the time. Because I was a, like, semi-good football player. I was so much of a better wrestler. Like, wrestling was my sport.
But you only wrestled, like, 2 years.
I wrestled 3 years. Like, 2 years total.
Yeah.
I always felt like I had more offers to go wrestle places than I did to go play football. Like, I could have I had an offer from Oklahoma Wesleyan, and ironically, one up in Pittsburgh, Garrett, Fairmont, Glenville, Davis, and Elkins. Like, I had offers to go to a bunch of places,
and you didn't.
And then I got disqualified on my physical. I failed on my physical because I had a messed up shoulder. But I always felt like I was.
I thought maybe your balls were messed up or something.
Yeah,
he couldn't find them or something.
Did the old cough test and
he said he doesn't say cough for you. He says lift up your stomach.
They did the old cough test and felt something weird. But
Well, actually, he didn't feel anything at all.
All right. I always felt that way, but that was the bad part. I loved wrestling, but I dreaded wrestling season because I knew it was going to be the same story over and over again. Look at me now, I'm unk.
That's how most high school like players feel or athletes feel, is that it's not the sport, it's what's around the sport.
It really is. Because at the end of the day, you look at it, and all the sports in high school, relatively speaking, are simple games.
Yeah.
At heart, they are simple games.
Yeah.
And they get made complicated. Especially in a place like Lewis County that is real small, real like everyone knows everyone kind of town. Everyone gets dragged into everything.
Yeah.
If I didn't like you, and if I didn't like your parents did something to me. Like if your dad hit me with his truck or something and he didn't give me his insurance because he said it was a ding, I'm going to talk trash on you to everyone I know.
Yeah.
And they're going to everyone they know. And then all of a sudden, your name in the county is tarnished.
Yeah.
You're never getting it back.
People slander my name.
Yeah. Like the once great Terrell Owens said, they slandered my name.
They fired my coach.
They fired my coach.
I don't know what he said after that, but it was something.
That's my quarterback.
It was inspirational.
And I think that's a lot of what happens with, I think, a lot of Lewis County kids. And I think that's why a lot of them don't play sports anymore.
Yeah.
Because you go through the entire youth program that is run by dads as coaches. And if you cheated me out of $15 at poker, your kid's not playing. Yeah. So they go through all of this where they were obviously better than the kid, but their dad wasn't as high up in the county as that kid. They just lose the love for the sport.
Yeah.
Everything
it's nothing to do with skill or anything.
Yeah. I think we've had so many great athletes come through Lewis County that didn't play just because someone didn't like someone and it ruined it.
Exactly, yeah. Which is a shame.
It really is.
And it's not even just Lewis County, it's all over the world.
It's all over.
So
all of those small town communities that you go to,
yeah.
They're all like that. It all happens all over. And I don't think anybody really cares to try to change it.
No, because if you try to change it and you have a kid in the system, then there goes their shot. Yeah, I think so. You got to keep it the same. You got to stay on everybody's good side.
Yeah, you got to be a people pleaser.
The bottom line is people do stuff not because they're nice, but because
self-benefit. It's
self-benefit because they want to look good for the community.
I'm not going to say like this out of tarnishness or badness. There are so many people that I know that got so far ahead of people strictly for the fact that their parents know more people or have better connections.
Yeah, and that's how it is in mostly everything. It's even the same thing with the NBA. Bronny James is one of the worst draft prospects of all time.
He tore it up in Summer League, Luke.
Okay. But can you do it in the real league? No.
I think a lot of it comes down to you have to decide who you're going to be in this world.
Yeah.
Are you going to be a person who is going to stick true to themselves, always be themselves no matter who they're around? Or are you going to be a person that is just going to change depending on what group they're around?
And that's what we're going to end it on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you, Craig, for coming on.
No problem.
You were really good. I'm actually surprised of how much of a talent you were on this podcast. This is The Mind of Craig, everybody. And remember, Brisk is always on your side. Brisk, the unofficial sponsor of the Odds Podcast.
Official sponsor of Kanye West.